Good morning here at CMP Coffee. It's in West Seattle. It is our weekly postcard writing group to get out the vote and vote on important issues. And I wanted to come on here today and introduce you to Christina, who is, I'll let her explain a little more about what she's doing. But we are here working on a campaign today to repeal the initiative of I-2109, which is a capital gains tax on stocks and bonds that basically is funding a lot of children's programs and family programs. So let me introduce you to Christina, and she will tell you a little bit more about it so that I get things correct. And I'm just going to urge you all watching to vote no on this as well.
All right. Hello, my name is Christina Ko. I'm the state manager for Save the Children Action Network. Save the Children Action Network is all about ensuring children, especially children between the ages of 0 and 3, have everything they need to thrive. Things like high quality childcare, things like access to early education, and of course nutrition, because kids can't learn when they're hungry. So we're here today talking about Initiative 2109. If Initiative 2109 passes, it'll repeal something called the capital gains tax. The capital gains tax was passed in 2021 as part of the Fair Start for Kids Act, which is a historic investment in early education in Washington state. The Fair Start for Kids Act is funded by the capital gains tax. The capital gains tax only impacts 0.2% of the wealthiest people in Washington. It is a tax exclusively on the sales of stocks and bonds, and it excludes things like retirement, things like real estate, things like inheritance, basically anything that might impact an everyday person. That's why it only impacts such a small segment of the wealthiest Washingtonians. What this tax does is it brings in so much money for early education, up into a certain amount, early education and childcare. And then it also helps fund facilities needs for K through 12 as well. So it's really, really, really important. The effort to get this on the ballot is being funded by a very small group of people, especially one particular person in the Spokane area who's very wealthy. They don't want to pay the tax. They still get $250,000 tax-free, by the way, which is insane. And after that, it's a 7% tax only on the sale of stocks and bonds. It's bringing in a lot of money, more than we even expected, because nobody knew exactly how wealthy these folks are, and we still don't, but we do know that 7% is huge. So if Initiative 2109 passes, we stand to lose $5 billion over the next 6 years in early education funding, in childcare funding, in support that families of young children really need to thrive. So we are really fighting back against this. Thrilled to have this group here today writing these postcards. I encourage everybody watching to please vote no on 2109. Please tell your neighbors the campaign for this initiative is very well funded, and the message is, hey, they're trying to make you pay more taxes, and that is not the case at all. There are a very small, wealthy group of people that pay practically nothing in taxes, and we think they should pay their fair share, and we think that this money is so important for everybody in Washington state, because when we support young children, we really are supporting the future of our state. Thank you very much.
Christina, tell me a little bit about how this might affect people in central and eastern Washington, because often we hear a lot of chatter about, Seattle and western Washington always trying to make decisions for people on the other side of the state. But this is a state law, and it's just as important to everyone in central and eastern Washington as it is in western Washington.
Yeah, absolutely. And this is just as important, if not more important, in parts of the state that are a lot more rural, that maybe struggle with more income inequality. I was just doing a postcard event like this a few weeks ago in Spokane because it's really important to families there as well. These programs that are funded by the Fair Start for Kids Act, they are statewide, and they are especially needed in very rural communities. So it is very important for the entire state, definitely not just the Seattle area.
Great. And one last question. If people are not here today with us doing postcard writing campaigns, where can they sign your petition or get more information about I-2109?
Yes, I would be happy to provide you the link directly to the petition. The other thing, if you don't want to wait for the link, if you just Google Save the Children Action Network Washington State, it should take you to our state webpage, and our petition, if you scroll down, is there. You'll know you're in the right place because you'll see my picture at the bottom of the page too. and you can go ahead and sign up there. And also just tell your neighbors. I have a bunch of flyers if you want to put them up in public places so that people can understand what this is about. If you want to host your own kind of postcard event just in your own home with friends and family, I'd be happy to come and support that as well. So lots of ways to get involved.
So there you have it. I hope you understand the importance of this local state initiative. I know we all have our eyes on what's happening nationally, but we are most impacted by things that happen here at home. And it's very important that we make sure that our kids and education and care across the state is protected. So thank you for your time, and vote no on I-2109. Here's your opportunity to snap that QR code, and this takes you to the petition to sign as well.